All right, let me talk about this real quick. Nigga said, explain yourself, Lil Gotti. All right, let me explain to y'all what happened. I'm gonna just look at my camera for right now. All right, I'm gonna look at my camera for right now. So I literally just came back from Phoenix at 4:30, right? I came back from Phoenix at 4:30. When I get back from Phoenix, I look on Twitch because I see my brother had a 3-on-3, right? I see that he had a 3-on-3, and I click it. I didn't know nothing about it. It just said 3v3 J Cinco move Aries. So I clicked it. I seen my brother viciously losing to people that I thought that they would beat, right? I thought that they would have beat him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching the stream, and as I'm watching the stream, I see a comment that say slide for woo up. I keep seeing that, right? So I keep seeing slide for woo. I'm like, why is people saying that? Like, I'm looking at the chat, like, why is people saying that? And then somebody in the chat said, uh, slide for woo up, DDG slide for woo up. And I'm like, why is people saying that if these niggas playing basketball? So as I'm looking at the stream, I see a glance of N3on. What I instantly do is call George and I say, hey George, where you at? He like, I'm blah blah blah. I said, you with Moo? He said, yeah. I said, bet. And I get off this. I'm driving. Now, listen. Soon as I get back from Phoenix, I drive to where they at. They're 45 minutes away. I don't click the stream. I don't click nothing. I say, if these niggas in the same place, I have to go. I have to go there. So my brother is on stream. I mean, he's on stream. I look the stream. I see N3on from the side. I'm on my way. The reason I wasn't there, I wasn't going to fight him. I wasn't going to slap him. I wasn't going to put my hands on him. When DMs got exchanged, I said, bro, you have to apologize to me in person on camera because he disrespected my son. Y'all niggas is talking about, I see a lot of comments of people like, you should have smacked him, you should have blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you what. That is my kid that we're talking about. We're not talking about my brother. We're not talking about my brothers. We're talking about my kid. Like my kid. So I literally, you know how hard it is for a man to apologize to another man? I'll fight. I'll squabble before I apologize to another man. That is the hardest thing that you can do in life, is apologize to another man. So I told him, bro, I don't care about no internet apology. You have to apologize to me because you disrespect. If y'all don't know what he said, y'all niggas have to go look what he said. It was disrespectful. Now people were saying Chris Sales and blah blah blah. I said disrespectful shit to people. I've said, if I said disrespectful shit to somebody, you supposed to say disrespectful shit to me because I'm a disrespectful person. But for somebody to go on the internet and talk about my child, bro, my child that I invaded my son's privacy. My family invaded my son's privacy. Um, my son didn't ask to be on the internet. We put him on the internet, and he's a child. So for you to make a clip saying something about my child, all other things is out the window. Like everything that every other person is out the window. Nobody is bringing up my child on the internet, right? So I'm like, bro, I have a real life hatred in my heart and my soul for a nigga that get on the internet and talk about my goddamn son. So I did not see that my brother was talk to him, if Cinco talked to him, if whoever else was there. But I was like, damn, nobody. I'm like, bro, why didn't nobody call me and tell me that this nigga was here? So I'm driving all the way to this place, right? When I go in there, I still don't click my brother's stream. I seen him in the background. I'm heated. I'm talking to Tiny. I'm like, bro, I'm finna go over here. I have to see this nigga in person. Because once I seen the clip, once I seen N3on was there, the feeling that I felt when I first seen it came back. Niggas is talking about my child, bro. Niggas is talking about my child. So I'm like, bro, you have to apologize to me as a man. I didn't go there. Nigga, I am 190 pounds. What do I look like fighting a little nigga that I know I can beat? That's the thing. I don't want to fight nobody I know I can beat. I want to fight somebody if it's a challenge. I wasn't there to put my hands on it. I walk in there, I see my brother, I see Cinco, I see Derek, I see all of them. But then I see him and I walk up to him. I'm like, hey, bro, you gotta apologize. I know. Then, first of all, I know he got security. Like, I know he has security with him. He always has security with him. So I'm like, bro, I have to go face to face to this nigga and say, apologize. I wasn't going in there to fight. I wasn't going in there to fight nobody. I wasn't going. I'm like, I had to go in there and get that off my chest. When I see you, you have to apologize in my face. And he did. That was it. Now, I'm like, nigga, you got to apologize. And then he apologized. Now, when I'm looking on TikTok, because when I'm on my way home and I do that, I look on TikTok, I see that he already approached my brother saying that he was going to say sorry. So my thing was not to put my hands on him, because a man-to-man apology is way more than me hitting it. I would have, if me and N3on fought, it was a 0.0 chance of him beating me, right? It's not like it's Chris Sales or Pretty Boy Fredo or blah, 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 where these niggas have a little bit of chance. I'm confident in myself, right? I'm confident in myself. But it's a 0% chance with N3on. So I didn't, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't there to fight him. And the thing is I didn't, another situation that I just got to talk about. Reddick, thank you for the follow. The other thing I have to talk about is the Cinco thing. I was not walking up to Cinco. What I said to Cinco, I wasn't, see, if y'all realize, I wasn't filming. I wasn't filming anything. So when I was having a conversation with Cinco, that's the kind of conversations that me and Cinco would have off camera. I was not in film mode. I was not going in there with the intentions to film anything. I was going in there to get what I felt like would have been somebody, what I felt that needed to happen is that what I wanted to happen. Apologize to me in my face. Apologize to my son. I wasn't going in there to fight or anything. So that was my thing. So when I'm in this mode. So when I'm talking to Cinco, I'm like, bro, we don't do this. Like, we don't hang with people that blah, blah, blah. And Cinco, I wasn't talking about Cinco. I was talking about the people that was there. I'm saying, like, my beef is your beef. My beef is your beef. Everything that I do, if Cinco don't like Melt, I don't like Melt. If Shay don't like Chris Paul, I don't like Chris Paul. If my brother don't like Jeremy Lin, I don't fucking like Jeremy Lin. That's what I am. That's the type of friend that I am. So when I was speaking to Cinco, I wasn't speaking to Cinco. I was having a conversation with Cinco about how I felt about the situation. Like, this nigga is here. Y'all know I don't like this nigga. I wasn't saying Cinco do something, because just like Cinco said, and I said it to Cinco, I'm like, bro, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the situation. That's how me and Cinco talk, period. Like, me and Cinco have genuine conversations, bro. So I wasn't talking to Cinco on no filming shit. I was talking to him if me and him was talking one-on-one. There wasn't no press. There wasn't no nothing. And I'm saying, like, I shouldn't even have to. This is my whole thing with that. I was saying that I didn't have to show up. Like, I didn't have to show up if my homies was there. But me with anger in my heart, I didn't even look on TikTok. I didn't know my brother had already said what he said, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, it's no reason for me to beef if you gonna apologize. Apologizing as a man, that shit is hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. That's all I'm basically was portraying is that my enemies is your enemies. 150,000%. Any enemy that I got should be all my homies' enemies. So you should have, I was thinking like, bro, y'all niggas should have walked up to this nigga and said, yo, apologize, blah, blah, blah. Which they did. You know what I'm saying? So behind the scenes, and then let me tell you this, behind the scenes, N3on has apologized to me online. I'm like, nigga, no. No. You have to say this to me. You have to say this to me. Now, I want to say this. I want to say this. I want to say this, though. Cinco did hit me up and said, hey, I can do a stream with N3on. I'm like, yeah, I don't fuck with that nigga, though. Get your bread. It's not that big. But what I'm saying is I didn't have to come there all the way there if my brother and Cinco was there. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm just like, it's no beef with him. I just don't like what he said. It's like an enemy of mine.